Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I created this beautiful burgundy red glitter eye look. This is going to be my take for this holiday season. I wanted to do a little bit of color but still keep it kind of soft glam, and to achieve this eye look I used the Jaclyn Cosmetics Strawberry Feels palette. This is what she looks like. So I mainly used these colors right here. I also used a lot of Jaclyn Cosmetics in today's look to achieve this beautiful look. If you guys want to see swatches on this palette, head over to my TikTok. I will have it linked in the description box. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get into this tutorial. Hey babes, welcome back. So I've already done the brows, but we're gonna go ahead and prep the lips. I'm taking the Jaclyn Cosmetics lip oil, and I got this per Tatiana Anissa's recommendation here on YouTube. I'm also taking this under eye primer, and it looks like your typical under eye cream with the metal applicator. And when I apply this under my eye, you do feel an instant cooling effect underneath the eye. And here I am just feeling it out. I did already apply an under eye cream prior to this Jaclyn one, so I still need to try her out. But we're gonna go ahead and prep the eyeshadow. Prep the lid for eyeshadow using the LOUISE base in Rumor 2. And now we are on to the start of the show, the Strawberry Feels palette. Okay, so I'm going into the shade All the Feels, and I'm just going to pack that into the crease using a more fluffy brush. And I'm gonna take that same brush and just buff out the edges. And for some reason, when I was blending the crease, I was getting some patching. So I just decided to apply All the Feels just over my entire eye, almost like a smoky eye. So now I'm taking the shade Fresh Picked, and it is a red shimmer. I thought it was going to be a little bit more shimmery, but it definitely gave more of a glazed effect, I guess. And so I just packed that all over the lid. But to help with that patchiness in the crease, I'm just taking Fresh Picked and applying that into the crease to try to camouflage the patchiness. So here I'm going into this LAROC Pro palette because the lid shade was just not working for me, okay? So I'm going into this red glitter and applying that all over the lid. I didn't want to go too crazy. I still wanted it to be kind of soft, but it gave me what I needed. So now I'm going into the shade Berry Whipped, and I'm just applying that to the lash line just to give more of a smoky effect, and I really didn't want to do eyeliner. So now I'm just color correcting, throwing it back to the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Orange, and I'm just going underneath my eyes, around my mouth, where I usually have darkness. And I'm just taking my sponge, and as you can see, it definitely neutralizes that darkness and evens out my skin tone. So now I'm taking this skin tint, and I'm using a brush. Normally I use my hand, but I'm just applying it all over my face. This is a little bit dark for me, but it doesn't really bother me. But it definitely helps even out the skin tone. So this is what I'm using for foundation. The Charlotte Tilbury is a very matte foundation, so I like to mix something a little bit more hydrating in with it. And this skin tint does dry down almost to a matte finish, but here I'm just taking my sponge to just get up any excess foundation, and I'm taking this Putty highlighter and just applying that to the high points, using it as a cream highlighter, and she is definitely glowing. This is in the shade Skylight, and I really enjoy this shade. So now I'm taking this LYS cream bronzer, and this stuff is so pigmented. I forget every time how pigmented this is. Definitely use a little bit on your brush and tap off the excess on your hand, because a little bit goes a long way with this. So now I'm taking my Juvia's Place concealer, and I just love this tone of concealer. I didn't want to go too bright, but I wanted still an extra pop. So I'm taking this Jaclyn concealer in medium golden, and as you can see, it's about 1 to 2 shades lighter from my normal, like, natural concealer color. And I'm just blending from the outer corner to the inner corner of the eyes, and you know, just blending. And as you can see, I like to bring it, you know, above my upper lip, on my chin. And now I'm taking this cream blush, and I'm really just swiping it on because it is a little light, but I was going for a more natural blush look for today. And then I'm just taking a stippling brush or duo fiber brush and just buffing out that blush. You could still see it, but it's very light. I'm gonna take her setting and brightening palette, and I'm just going to mix these two colors and press it underneath the eye. I don't want to brighten right away. I'm just using this to set underneath the eyes to prevent the creasing, and she is definitely smooth. This is definitely a gem in her line. So now I'm taking this orange shade and I'm just going around my mouth just to make sure everything is neutralized and that I'm not going to see any darkness. So to set the face, I'm taking this Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Skin foundation powder, and I'm just going all over the face to, you know, set this foundation. So for bronzer, I'm taking this bronzer, and it still smells so good. And this is in the shade Bare Babe, and this is definitely a bronzer for like my more natural days. But to kind of contour the face, I'm going into Daycation and really just packing that closer to like my hairline. And now I'm going to bake using the One Size translucent powder. And I haven't used her in a while, and I still love this translucent powder. It's just so smoothing. It doesn't leave any flashback, and it's just so nice, okay? So now that we are baking, I'm gonna go and take some blush, and this is in Rouge Romance. And I'm just going to take these two blushes and just apply that on to the cheeks. And this blush palette is very pigmented. It is smoothing. And now I'm just dusting off that translucent powder with no extra product. And now I'm taking this shade right here and really just popping that in the inner corner. And as you can see, it does slightly brighten up and it gives you the perfect amount of brightness without looking crazy. So now I'm going into this loose luminous powder in the shade Carrots, and it gives you a nice soft subtle glow, and I just love that. You could leave it like this, but I love a pop and highlight. So I'm taking the shade Sparks and going on top to really boost up that highlighter. You don't need a lot of it, okay? Both of these highlighters are so beautiful and amazing, and it's so easy to get carried away with highlighter. But I'm gonna go ahead and fix my hair and do my lips. And this is the final look, guys. Let me know what you guys think, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.